Hey y'all. Y'all come in. How y'all doing? Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my new and previously subscribers. Shout out to all my TikTokers. Now TikTok, I'm not about to do no TikTok right now, but I will later. But I want to come in and y'all y'all come on, let's talk about Nazaria Harris. Let's have a discussion. And I'm so glad to be outside to have this talking with y'all because I got to do a little side work in a few minutes. You know, when you're single, you have to do a little side work. What's up, Josh? What's up, Josh? Josh. How you doing, Josh? Always the first. Y'all hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe. Um, Something was on my mind this morning when I woke up this morning. I told Nazaria I got to calm down. She got to calm down a little bit. Calm down, and I want to talk about the awareness behind what's going on. Well, good jeez. I'm sorry, y'all. But look, y'all. Look. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, y'all, only reason why I want to come in because after all the thinking that I've been doing, the person that I'm being heaviest on, what's up, Chet? What's up, Chet? What's up, Chet? The person that Lanita is being the heaviest on in this case is the grandmother. I'm not being heavy on Shannon. I'm not being heavy on Jarvis. I'm being heavy on the adopted parent, the grandmother. I'm being very heavy on her. Ooh. I'll check that out. I thought they said they won't worry about Einstein 5, but y'all, but right here now, I'll get into that later on, but right now we're on Nazaria Harris, okay? But I will looking at, okay? Okay, y'all, let's stay on the topic now. Let's stay on the topic about Nazaria Harris, okay? And then we'll talk about Einstein at another time, okay? I'm being nice. Now, y'all, after listening to this case that happened to that 13-year-old girl, I deal with middle school kids, so I'm gonna feel a little differently with y'all because when I be at work. Now let me show you. I'm not at work now, but I'm gonna let y'all see where I'm at. That's a school, okay? All right. Now, when I work around kids, I love kids. They ain't got to be my child. I always cheer and love talk to me, y'all. Boys and girls, especially the boys that be telling me everything. But the girls talk to me too. All of them talk to me. All of them talk to me. Okay? And I listen to them. I'm the type of person that I would listen to young people. Now, y'all can't tell me out this whole case. I'm holding the grandma. I'm holding the grandma in the grandma. I'm holding the grandma. I'm blaming the grandma. I ain't what you got. It's her. First of all, she has the authority to not accept a person in her home. Yeah. See, a lot of people think just because a person don't did their little time, they ain't the person that they used to be. Yes, they are. They are. They are better than what they used to be in the area that they are in. If you got y'all, y'all got to process what I'm saying. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna educate y'all today, and we're gonna comment and I'm gonna criticize it. I'm gonna say it again. Just because a person don't did their time still makes them a criminal. They still that criminal. They ain't gonna change. They not gonna change. Either gonna get worse or they need to be by themselves. Why do y'all think that it's important for them to let you know who live in your area? When those people, y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all grown people. Y'all adults, so you know what I'm talking about. When them people live in your neighborhood, you can go on the line and find out who they are. They can be right next door to you. Them women don't be caring, they just want a man. Them women just be want a man. They don't care. So we're gonna talk about what allegedly happened to that baby. My conscience with Naziah Harris is telling me it's keep leading me in a direction. Uh, the grandma, Shannon was 16 allegedly when she met Jarvis. Naziah was 2 years old when she met him. Then three, then four, then five, then six, then seven, then eight, then nine, then 10, 11, 12, 13. As long as Auntie around, Jarvis around. But Jarvis didn't have to be around. Grandmother accepted the situation. She accepted that situation. She in denial. She don't care. She don't care. Because if she cared, she would have stopped it. If she cared, she would have stopped this stuff going on. If Shannon met, if I'm going by what y'all people are, what they are saying, they're not saying this in court. It's what the family is saying, not us, because we don't know the family. But family, this is what y'all saying. This is what y'all saying that happens. So what we do is take it and put awareness to it. Now, if Shannon was 16 when she met him, how old was her kids when they was in and out the house? Oh wow! And then doing their thing, doing what they want to do. Think about it. Think about it. Grandma told y'all by her own mouth and her own words that she had 2 houses on Bedford. Why? Why? What was going on in one house? What was going on in the other house on Bedford? And I appreciate the young lady who gave me the addresses to where she lived. Thank you. I ain't going over there, but thank you, thank you for giving me 2 addresses. But Grandma gave y'all a lot of signs. It was told to us that her kids was out of control. They ran away, and they told us. I'm putting awareness on this. They told us that a lot. We was told that it's a lot of things that happened to y'all. Hit the like button. It was told to us that a lot of things happened to the grandmother. Remember, Y'all said Shannon met him when she was 16. Let's go back there. We got to. Y'all said that Jarvis will go with the girls, and then to get to their kids. So I'm trying to be careful. Trying to be careful the way I speak. So y'all grown people got to see through what I'm saying. Okay, if Naziah was 16, not Naziah, I apologize. Naziah, calm down. Naziah, calm down. Get to it. I'm get to it. Naziah, calm down. If Shannon was 16 when she met Jarvis, ask yourself, what were you doing when you was 16? What were you doing? See, my 16-year-old mind gonna be different from y'all because I always wanted to be a track star. Mine was focused on getting my scholarship. I was in school at 16. A lot of you all wasn't. I was in school at 16, but older guys, if I was raised right, I wasn't supposed to be talking to them at 16. I wasn't raised like that. My dad was military. My mom worked for the government. So we were raised, and my auntie was a lawyer. The way we was raised was good. But we know right from wrong. We know right from wrong, and we know what to report and what not to report. But in this case right here, let's get on there back over. At 16, if Shannon met Jarvis when she was 16, where in the heck did she meet him at? Hey, Chad, ask yourself. We're going to put our awareness on this thing because it's going on right now. It's going on right now in the United States. It's going on now. Now, you got to ask yourself, what was grandmama doing when Shannon was 16? And Jarvis was talking to her. Jarvis had to get to the grandmama some kind of way. Had to know the grandmama some kind of way. The grandmother some kind of way to get to her child. Because the grandmother the adopted mother supposed to have a better sense than. Girl, yeah. You ready to go over there? Oh, you can do it. But I'm on my live, though. I'm on live. Oh, okay. But you going to be over there, ain't you? You going to be over there? Because we going to be over there. In the gym. Oh, okay. Okay. Ain't the day the 14th? The day the 14th? Yeah. I better check on that. I thought I supposed to be here on the 14th. Yeah. Okay, I'm here then. All right, y'all. I apologize for that. I was talking to the custodian to the gym because they vote not here tomorrow, and I work the poll. Okay. And she was asking because she sit with me, and I told her yeah she can sit with me. So I apologize, y'all. But y'all, let me get to the real nitty gritty. The real nitty gritty is the grandmama had to know jobs before Shannon. If I was an adopted mom and a mother and a grandmother, Jarvis didn't have no business in that house. If Shannon, I'm gonna say Miss S, if the Aunt S wasn't living at the house at the time when she met this man, it shouldn't have happened but one time. What happened to her should have happened only one time. Talk to your daughter about? What do you talk to your daughter? When do you have time to talk to your child? When did she have time to tell her that I know her aunt talked to her. Her auntie talked to her. I like Janelle. I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't care what y'all say about Janelle and Kim Warner. I love Janelle though. Come on, come on, come on. Don't start it. Cause my phone ain't hot. I'm in the shade. Don't start. Don't start. Let me cover up my put awareness so I can help my people. Cause I love people. Now, something disturbed me when I heard the grandma said, "Oh, so you could just pop up when you get ready." When they had that little birthday party, she said, "So you can just pop up. So you think you can just pop up when you get ready?" So that was disrespectful, Jarvis, for disrespecting the grandma. But that's your house, grandma. That's your house. You could have put him out right then. You could. He ain't had no being walking in your door. He ain't had no being walking in your house like that. He's the disrespectful, and he used to doing it. So that's what he did. And the only thing that the aunt said was, "I thought you were supposed to be a part of the family." So you heard two things right there. You heard disrespect. I think that, and I don't really want to be hard on the auntie, but she needs some help, bad, cause she almost 40. She needs some help, bad. Now, I heard two different things right there. When the young lady said, when the grandma ran over there to Jarvis, "Oh, so you think you're supposed to pop up when you get ready?" I disrespectful. But of course he is. We know it. We know this. That's why we wouldn't go with him. That's why I wouldn't give him a time of day. Because he did one thing I can't say Jarvis did. I don't care nothing about Jarvis. But it's something that Jarvis did. And I appreciate him doing it. But he got issues because he thought he was young. You got a lot of older guys in their 40s and late 30s, and they're young, y'all. Age at that time means a whole lot, you know. He was out of place. Jarvis was out of place for meeting a 16-year-old, but y'all, Jarvis wanted to be 16. He wore his hair like a girl because he know what the young girls like. All the young girls like him because he had the pretty hair, and they thought he was cute. But which he's not a bad looking man, but he one thing about what Jarvis did right was to protect his rights, was reported to a 16-year-old what he did. He said that I was charged and I was accused of doing this and doing that, and I did my time. But at that time, you don't know what she was going through, what she been through. So you had two people probably been through the same thing. And when you, as the leader and the responsible adult, I'm talking about the adopted mom, if you had a guy help like you're supposed to, your daughter would have had help. And she wouldn't have did. She think that the auntie thinks that it's a glorified thing that she's doing. Did nobody tell her that was wrong? she knew what Jarvis told her and what her aunt told her, but it was kind of a little bit too late. The help should have came in a long time, and the awareness should have came in a long time with the auntie. With the auntie, the help should have came in a long time ago when she was 16. When she was 17, when she was 18, she's still teen. 19, 20, 21. Got plenty of time to get help. Plenty of time to get help. Now, if she was close, only thing I don't understand what's going on here. I admire Janelle a lot. What I don't understand right here is why didn't she get help from Janelle by going to get help? That's Janelle is the great aunt. It's the auntie of the great aunt. My question is, why didn't was it that Auntie S didn't go get counseling with the first child? I don't hear no counseling. I don't hear no counseling right there. I don't hear where she went to get counseling. I it should have been reported what Jarvis did to a 16-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, 19-year-old girl. But then they consider y'all as grown at 18. When somebody tell you they're a bank robber, they don't did time for being a bank robber. It's up to you to stay with them. It's up to you to put up with them. Some things that you do learn in health class, some things that you do learn in science, if you were paying attention in school. But Lanita, everybody want a bookworm like you. Only thing I been doing passing my I like A's and B's. When I get a C, I'm mad. And when I get a C out of algebra like that algebra 3, I feel like crying because I don't bring C's in the house. But to make that algebra class, algebra 3, I had to pass it if I want that scholarship. So let's get back to her. She went on no scholarship like me, so I can't compare her with me. Now, if you in time, and if you can, if you make one mistake, when you make that one mistake, you need to get help with that mistake because now you about to be manipulated. Because at that time when that happened to the aunt, most women in them days, back then, I mean, 2019, that's when I retired. These women were just having children because they thought that because they have a children that can keep the man. That's where it was then, y'all. I'm gonna have all these days by them, and that man ain't going nowhere. So now, since she didn't get the help she's supposed to need, the aunt S, she didn't get the help that she's supposed to get. It's gonna affect her mentally, physically, and socially. I've seen a lot of things was in this case. And I love social media. Social media is going to be here. Okay? But why was she recording her grandma? Why was she recording the grandma way she talked to the children? When that's their job to talk to their kids. They were laughing and making a joke. They were busy trying to record the grandmother fussing at the kids. Shoot, the grandmama had to cuss the kids out because y'all wasn't doing it. Y'all was sitting up there recording the grandma. Y'all was recording the grandmother instead of disciplining your own kids. Now, I got another little problem. At that time, at that time, grandma spotted Jarvis. She spotted Jarvis from one side of the room to the next side of the room. But when it would come down to identify Jarvis in the courtroom, she couldn't see Jarvis. She couldn't see Jarvis. So that gave me a sense of humor that she can see. That the grandma can see. Because she saw Jarvis when Jarvis first came in that room. And first, when Jarvis came in that room, she spotted him. Came in the house, she spotted him. And I noticed that it's a game with the grandma. This is a game. And the game is I'm going to punish y'all because of something I didn't want help when I was coming up. That's her. I'm talking about the grandma. I'm talking about the grandma. The kids can do what they want to do in their house, y'all. But you got to open up your eyes. And I never heard nothing like this before in my life. And I've been in this world for 66 years. 66 years. And I always wanted to be a police officer and a teacher. Why do I have two houses? What was going on in the other house? What is it that... See, first of all, everybody in the house knew what was going on. And it's get worse than this. Allegedly, it's worse than this. It's just a lot that we don't know. A lot we don't know. You have to ask yourself, why did Vari leave his sister when he wasn't happy in the home? But we can't blame him because he was a teenager. Why did you leave? Me and my brothers and my kids are close. I always told them, I don't care what y'all think about mama, because mama ain't going to play. I'm going to be me. But y'all stay close. It wasn't but two of them. And you left your sister in a dysfunctional situation. You ran away and left your sister. What you did was what they did to the dad. The same thing. See, a dysfunctional thing something that dysfunctional, you got to stop the person. If y'all don't do nothing to that grandma in this situation, and she up in age with me, I don't know if it's too late or what it is. She did something against the law. The grandmother did something against the law where she's supposed to be punished. I don't understand that, baby. Baby, I'm gonna tell you something. This really hurts me. This really hurts me. Why? Something else could have happened in this case when them kids were early. When you can't, when these people, then they said that dad, then they said one of them dad is a police officer. The brother, somebody police officer. Why did he defend the sister? Something should have been done a long time ago. See, when the auntie had that first baby, Jarvis didn't care nothing about her. He didn't care nothing about her. He didn't want her. She thought he did. 'Cause I'm a player. I'm a player, so I know the game. I know the game. He didn't want her. He didn't want no parts of her. Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I said what you said this morning to my mind. They're female too. Female too. I wouldn't thought of poisonous. See, when back in when Shannon had the first child, she should have been in some kind of class. She should have had some kind of counseling. If the auntie reported to them and them people came over to the house and they didn't see anything, they could have put her in classes. Y'all got to be, a lot of people know a lot of people. Something going on in this little space. See, you got to understand who is my brother, who is my uncle, and how much power do my uncle have in this with the system. The responsible person supposed to be locked up while they were playing games in court should be the grandma. She think it's a game. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Self-esteem, self-esteem, and self-concept. The way you see yourself and the way you feel about yourself has a lot how people can get up in your brain. I can get up in your brain. I can get up in a man's brain. That's called manipulation. Very manipulative. That's what you're supposed to do. Jarvis was who he is. Only person can change in this situation was you. You within yourself, the only one could change. me tell you something. As a woman, you got to be. What time is it, y'all? Cause we get up at 2:30. I'm here, so look, y'all. Back in 2019, let's see, 2000. Shannon is 30 something, 32. Boy. I don't understand that part right there. That's what you call this. That's this. This thing right here is very powerful. When you in a situation where you weren't raised right, you don't know what right from wrong. You don't know right from wrong. But during the time, what I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. During the time when Shannon was 16, I was teaching that new health program. The new health program when the parents have to sign that paper. And it called education, education. It's I've been gone for a while since 2019, but we teach that course. So it's a lot of stuff that you could learn in health. If you were paying attention in health class, we have a program that we had to go to training to talk to other kids. I was scared to teach that course because I wasn't used to it. And so when the lady came in my classroom, since I was the health education teacher, she was like, don't be scared. But I said, but okay, I'm not. But these not my kids. You got to understand, this is new to me to talk to other kids about something Shannon was educated in. And she was going to school every day. She was educated in the course that I taught in health. Like, I just retired in 2019, and that program been around for like 5 years. So you go back to 2019, 18, going all the way down to when we started. She know this. We teach them everything. But the only thing in this situation here who got the most power is the adopted mother. The adopted mama, the adopted parent in this situation, and the system. Now, I don't ran through stuff like this before, and when doing the education thing, we run through that. See, the cafeteria lady in this case told y'all something that when she was on March D live on the phone, she ain't tell y'all everything. You know no well you can see them cheering stomach when they come in the cafeteria. And ain't you looking at them like that. You looking at them cheering because you're responsible for them kids. And just because you're a cafeteria worker, you still responsible for them kids. You supposed to pay attention to everything. What they wearing. You can look at their stomach. You can look at them. I'm looking at them kids. I know when they come in my class and they mad about a class. They mad about one of their grades, or they mad at the mama. They had to babysit, or they didn't do right, or they did wrong. I coach track and field, boys and girls. See a lot. I seen a lot. And I want the kind that I know how to talk to people and help people. And that's the only mistake cousin Roxy did in this situation. Y'all came in here punch bag at the family. You don't get information by punching the bag. To get what you want, you gotta know how to talk to people. That's why people they used to get so mad at me and say, "Why all the children like you? Why they won't talk to us? They talk to you." I ain't saying it is darn, but I'm gonna respect you too. Because I listen. I listen to them. And I talked to them. Even though they did wrong, I still talked to them. Now, the only thing that Auntie Shannon didn't have coming up was somebody, a listener, who believed nothing she says. And if y'all said that Jarvis mess around with, if y'all said Jarvis mess around with these young girls' mama, the parents, if he messing around with the parents, mess around with them girl parents, a lot of them girls had low self-esteem. We got to learn how to see if I'm a person and I don't get help with my own problem, and I think I don't need help with my own problem, I'm going to pass my problem to somebody else. And what the problem was, it will pass to Naziah. They saw what Naziah was doing. Their grandmama seen everything. Their adopted mother saw everything. Yes, she did. She put that change on that refrigerator, didn't she? She saw everything. She saw it with her own eyes. The things she didn't want to see, she didn't want to see it. But y'all got adopted kids in that house. I saw some more little girls in there. You know, it's almost scary that Naziah got off the school bus. She got off that school bus on the street that she's supposed to get off on. Cornwall and 3 miles. She got off at her regular stop. That's what that bus driver said. But had us thinking that she didn't get off at the right bus stop, right? Had us thinking that she got off at another bus stop. She walked down barefoot. Whether they said the little girl said she went the other way. I wish the camera would have caught the other kids who got off the school bus. And another thing, it's so many lies that the grandma said. The grandma said on in court. What in court? In what she told the news is two different things. I thought the grandmama. That's why I said allegedly. I thought sure that the grandma said that she feed all of them. They asked her about her routine. She said that she get them dressed every morning, and they say they prayer, morning prayer, and I take them to school. She didn't say nothing about Naziah caught no school bus in the morning. She didn't. Not in that news conference. But on the stand, she did. On the stand, she said that, no, she didn't. On the stand, she said she take all of them to school. But on the news, she said Naziah get on the bus and get off the bus. And she said this time when Naziah got off the bus, she usually come home. So if you know, girl, you don't play. I like you. You don't play. See, she said that she said on the stand, the grandma said that, oh, I take all and we said our prayer, and and then I take them to school, and they want to eat breakfast in the morning. So, like, that's an attitude problem. Okay, they want to eat breakfast. Y'all got plenty of food because you got that refrigerator locked. So anyway, she said when she said that, she didn't tell the news that. She said that Naziah caught the bus in the morning, get out, and she got off at her regular stop. That's what the bus driver told her. And she said, then the bus driver should be able to tell her which way did she go when she got off the bus. Did she walk down the bus? If you the regular bus driver, you know where your children get out the bus and where they supposed to go. You still got a responsibility. Did she walk down her street? First of all, she didn't ask Shannon where was Cornwall and she didn't ask Shannon where was Cornwall and 3 Mile, because that's where she get off at. Naziah asked her how to get the job shop. Now, somebody in the chat said that Nazaria caught the bus. I'm not going to tell them that Nazaria caught no bus. I don't like putting out information that I don't know, because nobody brought nothing about she got off no, no. The school bus definitely didn't take up where Jarvis said. And the strange thing is she walking, what the hell is she doing on Hopper? Okay, I get frustrated with this. It's hot out here and I'm getting frustrated. Hold on, y'all, let me move over. I'm getting kind of frustrated. Lord. Yeah, they showing up. They showing up, y'all. We supposed to be here at 2:30. It's just not 2:07. Look, calm down, Lanita. Calm down. Cause we gonna put awareness on it. It's not like it was like almost like they want they grandmama to get caught. It seemed like they want their grandmama to get caught. Ooh, wait, something feel like it's in my shoe. They wanted their grandmama to get caught. Because if they didn't want their grandmama to get caught, they wouldn't have recorded the grandmother. They recorded the grandmama. They recorded the grandmama in the mornings. Why did that Shannon put that? See, what the thing is, she don't. I don't want to sound mean, but she don't deserve her children. I don't care how much help she get. She don't deserve those kids. I'm not feeling sorry for her. I'm feeling sorry for them kids because of the genes. Their genes. They got the genes of a monster. I think that at the age of 16, 19, you should be able to make responsible decisions. And all the things she and J Bo did was argue and fight because she wanted J Bo to be her husband. Jarvis Butts wasn't gonna settle down with nobody. He wasn't gonna settle down with nobody, and he didn't have to. And he know he don't need to be still. See, Jarvis didn't need to be still. Jarvis didn't need to be still. My thing is this, people, to throw awareness to what happened is when you don't been through something, get help. Cause you're not. And I talk about mental health in my class all the time. That's the class. Mental, social, that's the health triangle. Mental, mental, physical and social, emotional, physical, social, and emotional health. Is the three things that we're gonna always have to deal with. I don't care how much time a person do, they still gonna have it's in their system. I don't know what's going on with our not all young girls, ladies, not all young ladies, but it's a lot going on to where they're not putting their kids first in a situation. They're not putting their children in a. It's no way. We got all these missing girls. What are you doing for your daughter to be missing? Shit, I raised three girls. And I did good raising. I did a damn good job raising my children. Five. I wasn't worrying about the dad. They had good daddies. They had good fathers. I'm being nosy, y'all. I'm being nosy. I'm gonna put it down there. Cause we about to start going in there in a few minutes. People pulling up, y'all. I raised five. Five. And all on played sports, y'all. All on played sports, and my money went to them. I was at them football games. They had good fathers. Me and the father was cool. Pay child support, but I ain't putting on nothing hard when I'm pay child support. I wanted them kids, and I had a good job, damn good job, and I took care of them. I had extra jobs. This situation right here, my children can always talk to me, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna believe everything they say. I'm gonna believe they say they won't have to tell me no lie like that. They wouldn't have came to me. See, if you don't get help yourself, how can you help somebody else? If you don't get help yourself, look at her, I ain't helping up in that stuff out of that car. If you don't get help yourself, if you don't get help yourself, how you gonna help somebody else? Y'all ran away from y'all mama the first time, and y'all knew it wasn't no changes in her. And then y'all recorded y'all mama. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get that girl back her children. She don't deserve those kids. Them kids deserve. Nazaya didn't get a chance. Nazaya didn't get a chance to be a cheerleader, and she was offered the opportunity to be a cheerleader. She was offered the opportunity to uh, go play sports. Y'all didn't get a girl a cell phone. What middle school girl in the 8th grade don't have a cell phone? But then y'all started looking at her on her cell phone dancing. Y'all saw her dancing. Y'all saw her TikToks. Y'all saw it. And the auntie saw it. Auntie told y'all. The auntie told y'all for herself. She said, y'all don't see something ain't right. Auntie told y'all herself, just like you just said, the messages, the text messages. What are y'all going to do? What is the county, what is the state of Detroit going to do about them two? Because they guilty. Jarvis telling on them. Jarvis is telling on them. Jarvis is in the jail telling on all of them. Jarvis gonna have witnesses. See, they think that Jarvis own it, his own. Jarvis got his own family trick, cause they think that the only thing he got is a gun charge. They don't even know Jarvis records. Why? What you mean by y'all don't know y'all brother records? And y'all taking up for y'all brothers. And then y'all got a boy, a guy who allegedly said that. What time is he got? Allegedly said that um, he told everything about his brother, what his brother did, and everything. I ain't got to take nothing out that car. I ain't got to take nothing out that car. But did nobody do nothing about that girl after they know she didn't come home at 3 o'clock. She got out the school bus exactly where she lived. She got out the school bus exactly where she lived. She got out the school bus exactly over there on the they at the drop off. All bus drivers don't drop you off at your house. Y'all know that because you went to school, but I had to walk to school because I stayed on my grandmama's house. We walked to school. Yeah. That girl got off. That girl got off at the bus stop. She got out the bus stop at her regular stop and then go home. That's not running away. That's not running away to be with Jarvis. That's not. That's allegedly she was given direction, and that baby walked and she was tired and she was dehydrated. And Jarvis gonna act like when they were going down Hopper after leaving the auto. Oh, there go my, and Cordell trying like he can't see either. Well, they can see them hamburgers and stuff, hamburgers and French fries. But he gonna say, "Oh, there go my niece," when they were going down Hopper. What the hell she doing over there on Hopper? You mean you had that girl? Hey, right there. Cause I'm about to go down there in a minute. Okay, you're welcome. So yeah, already got them set up down there, y'all. Yeah, they don't pull it up, y'all. They don't pull it up. Let me put this stuff in. Let me put this stuff in the car. They don't pull it up down there, y'all. See, I'm a hustler, so I'm a hustler. So I had to go where the money at, and I'm about to go where the money at now. And I'm single. I don't did my time. I love to see young girls take care of their children. I like to see. Hey, let your children be your light. Let your children be your guidance. Guide you in the right direction. And if it wasn't for my kids, no telling what I would have been doing with my little fast self. My kids saved me from the streets, baby. Let me go down here. Let me go park down. Let me go. Let me go. I ain't gonna park down. I'm gonna park right here and let up the windows. Come on, thing. Trying to turn out the radio. I'm about to get ready to go down here. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. My radio act like it don't want to go off. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready to go in here. I'm a hustler. And I ain't ashamed to tell nobody. I'm about to go hustle now. Make this money. Make this money setting up this poll for them to vote. And gonna be looking for the money when I finish. When that money come in. And I ain't gonna let nobody stop me from making it either. And I don't care if my children grown and they can take care of themselves. I still help them. I still help, man. They don't need my help, but I'm gonna help them. Yeah, we gotta set up. We gotta go down here and start setting up, y'all. I love y'all. Uh, I love y'all. Hey, stay focused. Don't worry about what nobody say. Watch your children. Watch your family. Watch everybody. Watch everybody. Okay? I'm about to take these little curly pointed tails in here and be nice. Mind my business. Don't say nothing to nobody. And do what I gotta do. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later on, okay?